And I should get this one right because at extension 2740, which is right off of mine, is the help desk. And the help desk is always there to help. So for the VVC help desk, please welcome Ms. Esperanza Aragon and Mr. Carlos Martinez.
Hello, how you doing? Thank you for having us. Unfortunately, SB won't be able to join us. She's answering the phones. It's been
Oh,
really,
okay.
really busy for us. So I got the lucky person and I'm here.
All right. Well, we lucked out. We're glad to have you, Carlos.
When I said who was next, I was like, great, I'm done. See ya. But I'm here to talk about the help desk. Whenever any student calls and dials extension 2740, or they call us through the 760-372-7500 line, it will come to us. We're the help desk. The biggest concerns right now that we're having in issues is the students trying to log in to navigate. So that is about 90% of the calls we're getting is logging in to navigate. So I'm here to talk about that. What you need to do first is you have to go to our main website at vvc.edu. And then when you get to the main page, you'll click on My VVC. Once you click on My VVC, you go ahead and put in your credentials, which normally will include your username and then the password in the default as your birthday with the exclamation point. Once you log in and you set that account up, that will give you access to navigate. Most of our students are accessing navigate first without setting the account, and they're having issues. So the first thing you need to do is set up your My VVC account. Once it's set up, you'll set up the password recovery option. That's just in case you ever forget your password. You won't have to call the help desk anymore. You will set up your mobile phone, a separate email, or answer 3 security questions. So if you ever forget it, you just click on help, I forgot my password, and you'll get your text message, or you get an email, or you answer the security questions and it logs you in. Once you're in there, you will see the access that you have as a student. You should see Adobe, Canvas, Navigate, Office 365. Once you're in we call it the single system sign-on homepage, then you can click on any of the apps and it will log you in automatically to the place where you want to go. When you access it for the first time, it's going to ask you to download the browser extension. So you're going to go ahead and download it and install it. And then a lot of students get scared when it says, oh, we're going to have access to your passwords and log you in automatically. That's just for that particular ClassLink app that it uses. When you click on it, it'll log you in automatically. And then you're in the class. You don't have to worry about remembering 5 or 6 different passwords because you've set it up, you've logged in one time, and all those accounts are associated, linked to your student ID and your account while you're at Victor Valley College. Some of the questions that we get from students are, I logged in, but I don't think my accounts are working because they have a little lock next to it. When you see the little lock next to it, that means that it's synced to your account. So if you just click on it, it's going to log you in with your username and the password that you originally set up when you logged in through the My VVC. Now, if you're wondering what we do at the help desk, we do a variety of things. We do password resets, we do student email, we help you and try to walk you through the process of registering. Right now, currently, we're registering through Navigate. Navigate is a new application that's being used this semester. It's new to everyone, not just the students. It's new to the help desk. So we are working hard to try to make it easier for the students to register, to add the classes, to add the wait list, how to drop them. And we've been working hand in hand with counseling. It's just everybody has been helping to try to get the students to register. As far as the extensions that I had given you, I given you the 2740, that's in case you call the campus landline, which is the 760-245-4271. And then when you get the menu, you just dial the extension 2740. Or if you call us direct, you can reach us by dialing 760-372-7500. And when you get the menu, select option number 2. And anything you select after number 2, whether it's password reset, My VVC, student email, it will come to the help desk. We will pick up and we'll walk you through and help you out with any issues that you have. Are we doing this like a question and answer, or what else are we doing?
No, that was wonderful. Wonderful. Appreciate that. So again, if password resets, as far as walking through and giving direction on selecting classes and stuff, how far can a student expect when they call the help desk? It's purely for technical help, right? Just want to clarify for students.
That's correct. And I think that's a misconception that we have from some students when they call us.
Mm-hmm.
We're not counselors, so we can't tell them take this class or drop this one, add this one. And sometimes they do call us for that, and they say, oh, my counselor said I can drop this and add that. Is that
Right.
true? We direct them to the counseling department because we don't want to take the responsibility and say that the help desk told me to drop this class, but this not, this class isn't for me. So we
Definitely.
will give them a guidance, but we will tell them, we always refer to counseling because they're the ones that can make the better decision as far as what class they can take or they cannot take.
Okay. And are there common problems that students frequently call you for that have a really easy troubleshoot that you wish that they all just knew ahead of time?
Yes, most of the time, especially with Canvas, now that we're on single system sign-on, when they log in and they click on Canvas, they expect to see their Canvas class already loaded up.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, if they're not registered for the class or the class hasn't started, some students won't have access to it yet. So we tell them once class starts, you would have Canvas access. So the
Okay.
students think that once they register, they think that automatically the Canvas class gets created and it's set up, but it doesn't work that way. If they are prior students that already have a Canvas account, they'll
Mm-hmm.
have access to it, but their class won't show.
Okay. So it's all a matter of when the teacher actually releases and opens the class on Canvas. Is that right?
That's correct. And
Okay.
the other question that we get asked a lot is, can you just turn it on for the instructor? We don't have that authority. Only the instructor can add a student or turn it on or turn it off.
I thought they equipped every help desk worker with a magic wand. Is that not how it
Most
works?
most students do think that all we do is
Yeah.
hit the enter key and we're good to go, but it doesn't work
Right.
that way.
All right. Well, mere mortals and humans work at the help desk, but that's okay. We appreciate it nonetheless. Carlos, while we have you here, you've been such a great sport. We'd love to know. Tell us about your journey. What did you want to do when you grew up? How'd you end here at Victor Valley College?
Actually, what I wanted to do when I was growing up, I wanted to be a police officer, and
Okay.
that didn't work out for me. I went to the military. 2 weeks before graduation, I got disqualified because they said I had a medical condition. So I came home. When I got back home, I started attending VVC. I was doing something. Then I said, oh, I'm going to take the law enforcement academy. I went through the law enforcement academy, got all the way through the background, passed everything, and I got disqualified there for a medical condition from the military. So
Oh,
once that happens, I said, you know what? I guess my dream is not going to work out. So I said, well, I'll keep on going to school. So I started going back to school again. Then I applied to Victor Valley College. That was back in '97.
mhm.
I got hired then. I started off as a custodian. Then I became the lead custodian. And then I applied for the help desk position 4 years ago. And this is where I'm at 24 years
Oh,
later.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's great. You know what? If nothing else, we're definitely learning there's no straight roads to get to where we are.
That's correct.
The road is long and winding. So that's wonderful. Well, we're glad to have you. Thank you so much for your presentation today. And we really appreciate you sharing a little bit about yourself. So if anybody has any questions out there, needs any support on the systems, remember, the help desk is who you want to call. Get a hold of Carlos or any of his great team members there, extension 2740. I believe that the numbers are also in the chat. So make sure you take those down because it's always, on the day you least expect it that you need that kind of help.
That's correct. And we're not just here for students. We're here for faculty, for staff, everybody.
Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. Thanks, Carlos. Well, you have a great one.